coming in. You're not coming in. Simple as that. You're not coming into our sacred spaces. You're not coming in.
It's a sacred ground.
You're not coming in. You're not coming in.
Why not? Why can't I come in? Because I said you're not.
This is Larry Krasner's town hall at Mother Bethel Church at Society Hill.
Sacred spaces. You're not coming on sacred spaces. Where are you? Where were you yesterday? You're not coming in our sacred spaces. Simple as that. Because I said you're not coming in.
White people, stop playing with BlkChurc. Like, y'all, like, seriously, stop playing with BlkChurc. Because watching what happened yesterday at Mother Bethel, and shout out to every black body, every white ally that held the line for that little raggedy white boy that was trying to sow seeds of discontent, right? Mother Bethel is the oldest piece of land, not church, the oldest piece of land owned by African Americans in this country.
Hold on. Is it true what I just heard? Wait a minute. Maga going to black churches tomorrow on Sunday? The boycott? A protest? To a black church?
So I heard the Maga crew is supposed to be going to black churches protesting because of some of the comments that some of the pastors had made about CK. Let me tell you something. That ain't what y'all want to do, y'all.
Apparently, Magas are planning to boycott black churches. I don't know if the word boycott lost meaning, but with their boycott, what they mean is going and infiltrating black churches because there's a certain pastor that had a message about Charlie Kirk and how he condemned people that were literally making him sound like a martyr, like he was, that godly man, a good man, right? And so these people are choosing to go and protest in black churches. And black people are coming out to tell them and remind them, don't you dare do it, because a lot of us, God is still doing some work in us. We might not pamper you. And it actually happened. One of the influencers from the Maga side went to a certain church and he was literally stopped on the door because one day he was able to enter and caused chaos. The next time he was not able to enter. And black people, black Christians are out here telling Maga people, if you lost the meaning of what a boycott means, we will teach you what that means. But welcome back to the channel. Thank you all of you for supporting. Thank you to my members. You guys do me amazing. I want us to look at these reactions of Magas thinking they are going to go start their chaos in black churches and black people reminding them that, this is a mistake. Let's watch, come back and talk about it. Do me a favor, like the video. Don't forget to share, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back.
That's a disgrace. That is a disgrace.
They don't believe in racial equality. They don't believe in gender equality. They're absolutely just as hateful towards women as they are on the issue of race. These are people who agree with Adolf when he said that equality is a, quote, degenerate.
Lies. Stop calling him a fat. That's why Charlie Kirk died. You're demonizing him. That's a disgrace. That is a disgrace. You're responsible. The radical left, people like you are responsible for the death of Charlie Kirk. Stop calling him a fascist. You can disagree. You can disagree without demonizing somebody. That's a disgrace. You can disagree without demonizing. No, I'm not disagreeing. Why y'all in his face? Why you in his face like that? Why you in his face like that? Why are you trying to intimidate him? Why are you trying to intimidate him?
Maybe it's also watch his words too, because it's true. I mean,
You're talking to a camera.
You're not coming in. You're not coming in. Simple as that. You're not coming into our sacred spaces. You're not coming in.
This is sacred ground.
You're not coming in. You're not coming in.
Why not? Why can't I come in?
Because I said you're not.
This is Larry Krasner's town hall at Mother Bethel
I don't
Church
care.
at
You're not
Society
coming to our
Hill.
sacred spaces. You're not coming to our sacred spaces.
Where were you yesterday? Where were you? Where were you yesterday?
You're not coming in our sacred space, as simple as that. Because I said you're not coming in. I'm saying you're not coming in.
You have no right to tell
You're not coming in.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're not coming in our sacred space. You'll see what it means. I don't care. You'll see what it means to come up in here. You're going to see what it means.
He said don't threaten people. Don't threaten people, he said. Don't threaten people.
We were trying to come to the event. You know, they denied us entry. They have a human wall. They have the blue wall.
So I heard the Maga crew is supposed to be going to black churches protesting because of some of the comments that some of the pastors had made about CK. Let me tell you something. That ain't what y'all want to do, y'all. That is not what the f*** want to do. Nigga, the members will fight the pastor in the church. Don't do that. I can guarantee you every grandma in that church has a 357 in their purse. And they ain't afraid to use it. Because in their day, they have all at least shot a husband at least once. And every man over 40 is definitely carrying pocket pokies. Just always keep one thing in mind, that we are not our ancestors. Yeah, we're not. Sometimes I think we really be looking forward to the day where we can cut the fuck up. And if one of the grannies don't get to you first, the heat gon' definitely. It be hot to the mother black churches. So if y'all want to prove a point, you might want to do it another way. Because that ain't the way to go.
Hold on. Is it true what I just heard? Wait a minute. Maga going to black churches tomorrow on Sunday? The boycott? A protest? To a black church? Maga, you might want to stay home tomorrow. You might want to go take that to a white church. One thing you don't do, Maga, you don't mess with black churches on Sunday. Maga, don't do that. Don't do that, Maga. Don't do it. It ain't gonna work out for you. You go Sunday to a black church? Maga. It ain't gonna work out for you. Y'all need to stay home, or y'all need to go y'all white church. Don't do that, y'all. Maga. Y'all don't go to them people church talking about boycotting because they didn't agree to the pastors that didn't agree with celebrate Charlie Kirk Memorial, whatever. Maga, y'all stay home, okay?
Hey guys, it's Leash. Listen, so, God, why? I mean, if it's not one thing, it's another. So, like, apparently there's this whole push for MAGA folks. I'm assuming it's, and let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming it's just white males of the MAGA movement that have been attempting to go, or are attempting to go into black churches to protest because of the sermons that were preached by certain black ministers about Charlie Kirk that was not to MAGA's liking, right? Like, so you're going to go into these houses of worship to do what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going in there to, you know, interrupt worship of God. You're going in there to cause commotion in the house of the Lord. For y'all to constantly profess that you are, you know, Christian, and listen, we're finding out that some of the MAGA folks aren't Christian, or right wing rather, you know, depending, I mean, these labels, so many labels. But anyway, what is the, and then on top of that, what is the point? Like, because folks don't agree with who Charlie Kirk was and how he, you know, would say so many vile things about black folks and other marginalized groups. So people are supposed to just deal and take that? Listen, do yourself a favor. Go to your house of worship and pray on it and do what you got to do. But just coming in and being so like ridiculous and trying to bogart your way into a house of worship because you feel like you have to do whatever you feel like you have to do, because I don't even understand what the hell's happening. Like, what? This is when they keep saying, when I say they, I'm just talking about just this, what we're seeing in terms of the common denominator, in terms of the issues in this country and the violence in this country and the toxicity in this country. I'm just going to say it, guys. It's the MAGA folks. It's these folks that are out here with this racist ideology, and folks that are upholding the white supremacy. You are the common denominator. You are the problem. Beyonce is right. America has a problem, and the problem is this right-wing craziness. Get it together. Like, not everybody has to agree with y'all. If you like Charlie Kirk and you want to, like, go and, celebrate his life and legacy, then do that shit over there. Leave us out of it.
White people, stop playing with BlkChurc. Like, y'all, like, seriously, stop playing with BlkChurc. Because watching what happened yesterday at Mother Bethel, and shout out to every black body, every white ally that held the line for that little raggedy white boy that was trying to sow seeds of discontent, right? Mother Bethel is the oldest piece of land, not church, the oldest piece of land owned by African Americans in this country when Richard Allen purchased it in 1791. Furthermore, the church was founded out of protest to racism because black worshipers at St. George's Methodist Episcopalian Church were segregated from the rest of the congregation. And when Absalom Jones and Richard Allen staged a protest and were praying in the white section, they were forcibly removed. So they say, y'all can keep this mess. We're making our own safe space. Now, I am always going to have respect for the sanctity of BlkChurc, but especially for Mother Bethel, baby, y'all better stop playing with the ancestors like this.
So not that the racists are trying to boycott a BlkChurc. Y'all heard me. Not the racists are trying to boycott a BlkChurc. What is they gonna do? If I may ask. Y'all are so embedded into being racist and to being hateful towards black people that everything y'all do don't make fucking sense. So, do we even know the definitions of boycotting and why we boycott? Huh? Because I'm pretty sure around like November, January, February, y'all were on this album boo-hooing the fuck crying about y'all's losing y'all farmland. Y'all can't obtain your farms. The stuff is too high. The eggs is too high. The milk is too high. The groceries are just too high. The gas, the rent, the utilities. So what in the fuck would y'all racist asses be doing to go down to a BlkChurc to then try to boycott a BlkChurc that y'all racist asses would never even fucking walk in the doors to even listen to the words of God because y'all are racist? Like, you just can't make this shit up. But then we were supposed to be boycotting Starbucks, but then y'all steady gonna take y'all raggedy and ass, y'all funky dog smelling, no rag using ass to go get something from Starbucks in droves at that. Like, are we not using this up here? Is it not working? Is it not on? Hello?
Well, I guess Maga didn't show up for church today. I haven't heard anything. I guess they didn't go to church today. Somebody must have told me it wasn't a good day to show up at no BlkChurc today. Not for no foolishness. So apparently Maga got a talking to. because they didn't show up. But I really think they was targeting. They're mad with the pastor from last Sunday when he was preaching about, yeah, it was bad what happened to Charlie Kirk, and he went on to say, all that he said, and he stood on what they call business. He said, not over here, not over here. So that's who MAGA really mad with. But I know they wasn't gonna go over there to that man church and play with him. It don't matter that they call themselves MAGA. They wasn't gonna play with that pastor.
Shout out to the people that we have featured in here. But isn't it very crazy that they would rather not go to a church that they are accusing of, speaking ill of their person, specifically to that church, but then they want to go to all black churches and do their, create their chaos there. I think this goes to show you palm-colored privilege. They can go and step in any place they want to step in without facing consequences. But black people are like, these are our sacred places. You are not going to really, have it easy and smooth. You might be popped. But rightly so. Like, we have just seen a lot of palm-colored pastors, literally saying quite a handful of stuff about black people, about black Christians, literally demonizing them. I know black people go to these churches to, protest and all of that. Why is it that, especially if you claim as you are a Christian, the right answer is to take it out on others? The right answer is to go and face it. I think that goes to show you that a lot of these people confuse Christianity and nationalism. A lot of them are nationalists. They are not Christians. That is not Christ-like. If that's how you have to answer, go interrupt people's, service simply because they said something about a political figure. Because Charlie was a political figure. He was not so much speaking or preaching the gospel, much as he kinda mixed some of the conservative beliefs and values and church beliefs. He mixed all that together. But it was very clear that he did not do this in the name of I am a Christian and I'm spreading the gospel. Now, when people call it what it is, it upsets them. So they choose, hey, because we have the privilege to go and interrupt whatever that is going on there, we will go. Not specifically the church or the pastor that did this, but rather every church now. Because, one black pastor said this, every other black pastor believes this. Every black Christian believes this. Just so unfortunate. I think that is a problem with MAGA people. They really do not reason. Their brains can easily be stimulated. And if you have such a brain, that's a brain of a child. I'm not trying to insult anybody here, but if that is how you handle conflicts, right? That is the wrong way. That is how kids deal with stuff. As a Christian, that's not the right way. Now, you can definitely condemn, just like he did condemn. I feel like, why don't you use your, as well and condemn what he said instead of going and interrupting these people? Knowing the history very well. I feel like they are really looking for an opportunity, an open window to, be violent or something. Because black people do not invade their spaces. But for them, they feel like they have every right to invade the black people's spaces. But you have been warned prior. You have been warned prior that this is not something that you can do. And also you saw in one of the videos where actually people were protecting their church, because I think there was a meeting or something going on in there, And this young man wanted to go and cause chaos, and they did not allow him to disrupt that. Meanwhile, he had actually come with many more other people that were trying to enter. My God. You must be full of nerves and caucasity, because, to be honest, that is not so Christ-like. That is the caucasity. And I think it is so crazy because actually the people that claim to be God's people, that follow God's way, they're actually the ones that are trying to disrupt others. It teaches us a lot. Christ himself, the ones that actually, took him out, were his own people, the people that he came for. I think we are going to notice a lot of people that are contradictory with, the conservative beliefs and Maga beliefs. These are two separate things, but they want to mask it or package it like it's the same thing. It's not the same. Nationalism and Christianity are two different. What the so-called Christian nationalists are trying to do is actually to protect, dictatorship and suppression of other people's opinions. But hey, I don't know what you guys think. Those of you that come from black churches, you've heard what black people have had to say. What these people, do you have anything else to put in the comment section to these people? And do you think it is right, if you're white and you're watching me, do you think it is right for these people to quote unquote boycott when in actual sense they mean invade? It's so crazy. Again, it is something that does not make sense at all, because they boycotted Starbucks by going and buying Starbucks. How does that even make sense? How does that even make sense? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. And I think from me for today, that's it. I do love all of you. And I'll see you guys later. Till then, my name is Chrissy. Bye, y'all.